Yeah, if you want to give your fills a little more flair, create a flam. Just place two snares, same snare, side by side. Okay, so I simultaneously created a intro section and a pre-chorus section. But sometimes I'll just steal drums from his loops. Maybe that. I'm clipping, as you can see. I'm clipping at 4.9 decibels. So I'm busing it to the A, and on the A bus, I have little clipper.
Let's be honest, you're not gonna find these videos anywhere else. Why? Because I make them. So it would really help me out if you subscribe. If you've already subscribed, what also really helps is if you like the video and leave a comment. It's hard in the era of clickbait videos on YouTube and negativity in the producer community, and I appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
If there's a cat in the background freaking out, tearing my house up, I'm gonna try to ignore it, and then I'm going to take her outside once this show is over. I make a certain type of beat, or I'm known for making a certain type of beat, and people send me loops that don't sound like that all the time, and I still will use one every now and then. Speaking of which, let's get right into that. There's a lot this week. These sounds are interesting. Yeah, I just want to start, so I'm gonna. I'm back. I'm using templates because people kept encouraging me to use templates and loops and MIDIs and all that. So I already have my hi-hat effects. Not that nobody knows how to do this, but I like the way that this Effectrix template sounds on hi-hat patterns. The drums sound quiet, but it might just be because the loop is so loud. It's not an Effectrix template, Andy J. It's just one that I put together. Oh, this my bad. This sample is from GOTS. GOTS is a regular submitter. Even if you use a loop, that doesn't mean you can't do stuff to it. I just wanted that little downward curly sound. It's a terrible way to describe it. Man doesn't make trap beats. I want 808 sounds, like actual 808 sounds in here. And I know just the kit. This kit is from like 5 computers ago, but definitely has actual 808 sounds in it. Ooh, not hats. Oh, maybe actually. Hold up. That little. That's from the 808, right? No. Well, I was thinking more like the what was I gonna say? Like yeah. Cowbell, the 808 cowbell. Why are these so big? Okay. Sorry, I'm zoning out. I just get in the freaking zone with these beats. Shout out to Bad Barbie Productions. Shout out to Joffrey's Human. Does the host have the plug enforcer from Boom Interactive? Anjanette doesn't know that. If Anjanette knew that, that'd be creepy. Anjanette knows a lot of shit. Don't get me wrong. She might know more about me than I can even imagine, because that's her job. She gets paid because of her brain. However, if she knew about the individual plugins I had on my computer, I would be a little creeped out. So I have this 8-bar loop here, but I want to switch it up at the end. So sorry, don't know these folks, but you're talking directly to us. I don't have that plugin. The plugin forcer from Boom Interactive. I don't know what it is. What is it? I feel like maybe. I don't know, just something different. No, not that. Snare. All right, now the fun part. Well, saving. Tuning these subs. Octave above, always high. Because if I ever listen back to a beat and I have the sub bass out of tune, I just really like it. I have an entire month of bad luck if I do that, so I can't do that. So I'm pretty sure I have the chord progression correct. If I ever don't, look, friends don't do this to other friends. If a friend is making a beat in front of you and their sub bass is out of tune and you don't tell them, and you know it's out of tune and you don't tell them, that's not a friend. Oh, this is a tricky one, I didn't. I think this is correct. I think. Now I transpose it back down. All right, and then it's nice to have, thanks for sending it in different parts, because I want to have control over the dynamic. So you're not French, are you? I'm trying to think. I've been to Paris at least, been to Paris twice. I'm trying to think if this makes me feel like I'm back in Paris. It kind of doesn't. Paris was a little crazy. I'm a big proponent of just subtracting elements from a beat to build the dynamic. Well, to break it down and then build it back up. Let's see if there are any surprises hidden in this particular stem breakdown that I could use as a pre-chorus. I think these are vocals, right? Oh man, I have some sort of volume automation and my freaking camera's covering up the screen. All right. It's not what I want anyway. So this is the live clarinet. Maybe I could just take all the piano out. That's cool. It's unexpected. You don't expect that type of instrumental breakdown in a beat like this, I don't believe. Oh, they're programmed, okay. Yeah, see, now I don't know if I want to add anything else to it. I mean, I could. I don't know. What would I even add to this? Kind everything. Eddie J wants to know, do I put sidechain? I don't really sidechain anything. I just have a little EQ on the sub bass to carve out space for the kick, and then the kick is clipping on the channel, so I send it to a soft clipper. It sounds like this. Part, I just kind of feel like this is kind of done. Unless maybe I can just throw in something different at the end. Let's see. 2 verses, 3 hooks. I'll just fade out on the halftime. And I'm half timing this whole thing manually, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Oh my God. There. Kind of a cool way to end. I don't know. I always feel like I'm cheating when I use it's saved. It's saved. Look, it's saved. There's no asterisk by the file name. Cool. That was Gots. Let's see what's next. At some point, man, I'm going to need to take a bathroom break. I don't know how these other... I drink a lot of water. I don't know how these other producers can do it. They go through the whole 2 hours just sitting in the chair. I don't know if they're dehydrated. I don't know what it is. They do bladder exercises. So when that happens, Anjanette's going to come on, make a dope beat in 1.5 minutes. I've seen her do it. It's amazing. So once she does that, I will return, but I'm not there yet. I go back to Exit Up. Let's check out more samples. Oh shit. I might have to. the guitar. Are there stems? Oh, yeah, there are. All right. I'm wearing shorts, so it wouldn't work. And I'm sitting in a really expensive chair. You don't urinate on a Herman Miller. Anyway. Here we go. Here's Skate and Smoke. I mean, what did you think was going to happen? I was going to turn that sample down. Nah, not likely. All right. 86 beats per minute. And I'm not sharing my screen. Here we go. It already has the intro. And the bass line, I'm going to EQ some of that out, but I'll probably just add subs under it. This is a loop from, I think, Darrell Banks. Yeah. And his new kit just came out, Diamond Stash 5. This is from volume 3. I haven't even gotten 5, or I have 5. I just haven't used it yet. But sometimes I'll just steal drums from his loops. There's so many little ghost notes in there. Yeah, the sample needs to be fixed. Maybe I have hi-hats in one of my kits that could work. I'm so lazy. I don't even have volume 5 loaded up in my DAW, which I should. You know what? I'm just going to grab it. I have a bunch of hi-hat loops in my newest. Maybe that. Yeah, that sounds good. And yeah, my bad. This loop is by Skate and Smoke. Ooh, there was something. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need. This is gonna be like advanced sub bass programming because there are a lot of chord changes in here. So we try. This is my favorite sub, just because it's versatile and it's from a free Tri Samples kit. It's called 808 Bass Key. So I'm going to start an octave higher. So it repeats a little bit. I know the bass line is playing this note, but I almost like this one better. People aren't signing split sheets for beat collabs because it's not a song unless you're publishing the beat as is. That's why it's called publishing. Anyway, back to the beat. splits on any of these are 50-50 by default. This annoying ass mic. And then I'll just put, something to make the sub bass mono because it sounds better. It's supposed to be in mono. Oh, I had that wrong and no one stopped me. Where are you? Thanks a freaking lot, guys. After that whole friendship conversation, out of tune sub bass will sneak up behind you and destroy your life. It's like there's an epidemic of this happening. You need to talk to your friends, talk to your kids, talk to your partners about out of key sub bass, please, before it's too late. Oh, that must be the outro. Another one. You let me do that. Yeah, please talk to your children about out of tune sub bass. I don't need this craziness happening right here in the verse section. Oops. Yeah, time to use my favorite keyboard plugin. Always have to add a little ARP. Sounds good. Yeah, Grandtastic knows. Let's see who's in here. Did anyone new come in that I gotta invite or shout out? So Grandtastic already revealed that this is an Omnisphere ARP. Just one that I made. And this is not just my favorite VST, but remember R&B Justice came in and used it on every beat, Lounge Lizard. Because it's just Rhodes. Love sound. Shout out to Anjanette. Lounge Lizard is just kind of all presets. You can change the parameters, like the delay, like the vibrato, frequency, and all this. Do I have something on the kick channel? Yes, I always have something on the kick channel. I always, same with the last one. And it's the same kick as the last beat. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm clipping, as you can see. I'm clipping at 4.9 decibels. So I'm busing it to the A, and on the A bus, I have a little clipper. Didn't do anything. I just put it on. I'm not changing anything. I don't need to change the threshold or the what do you call it? The ceiling. I just need to throw it on there. Shout out to fuck all y'all. You're so friendly for having a username like that. But yeah, it just sounds all crazy and loud and punchy. And it will sound better once I haven't done any kind of mixing in terms of this sub. Well, I guess I kind of did. I EQ'd it and threw it in mono and limited it. But other than that, I need to gain stage it a little better. So it's a little harder. Yo, Skate, is this for, or is this from Tracklib? If so, I got to give Tracklib a shout out too. Fuck all y'all, the name is for the haters. Okay, cool. Well, we don't have those here. So everyone is safe. All right, I'm going to bring in the fuller sounding section here. And then I'm going to use the intro as the pre-chorus. That's another really kind of cheap trick. But I do want a drum fill. Better drum fill. Automate the snare gain a little bit. rhythm all the way wrong. Yeah, if you want to give your fills a little more flair, create a flam. It's a lot of F alliteration. Just place two snares, same snare, side by side. Get that. You can do that with anything, any drum sound. Let's check it out. Ooh, Grantastic, you're asking those tough questions. In this instance, would you add the third party section that is using a, I don't know if this is using a copyrighted sample. I mean, all samples are copyrighted, but that's why I'm waiting on Skate to tell me. Okay, it's from Tracklib. So the good thing about Tracklib is at least you can say, well, it's, you know, pre-cleared, because Tracklib, you do clear, you get a certain kind of license when you use Tracklib samples. And the terms are different. There's still, I did a whole interview with Pear and Deborah from Tracklib. I mean, they know a lot about sample clearance. So that's why Tracklib exists, so that producers have a much easier pathway to clearing samples, and artists have that. So I would personally add that to the third party. I would just say, you know, here's the name of the sample, and it's via Tracklib, to at least put, because like if I use a splice sample or something, I'm just going to tell people straight up there's no sample clearance involved. Or if I make my own sample but it sounds like a sample, then I'll put that in the description too, no samples to clear. Because I get people contacting me all the time like, oh, I can't use your beats, they're full of samples. I'm like, which beat is it? And they'll tell me. I'm like, that's not a sample, I made that. I just try to make it, it's a great compliment, because I try to make it sound like a sample. So if I've convinced someone to the point where they think they're in legal trouble for using my beat, then I've done my job. But yeah, I just want to put the customer at ease. That happened this morning, actually. Someone asked me about a sample. I'm like, nah, me and Dream Life made that from scratch, so you're good. Okay, so I simultaneously created a intro section and a pre-chorus section. So I have my full sequence here. This is how I make beats. I'm sequencing throughout the entire process. Make the beat too long but not too short, so I'm just going to double up the chorus at the end. That puts me at about 3 minutes. Yeah, 3:20. That's fine. All right, where's Anjanette? I got to go to the bathroom. Where's Anjanette? I don't want to put her on the spot like that. I will, I'm neither a lawyer nor a Tracklib employee. In the end, we are good using Tracklib and selling the flip. Yeah, I'm not going to answer that question. I'm sorry. I don't give legal advice. Where's my cat? Can she just show up and do a dance or something? I don't know. Gotta pee, guys. I encourage everyone to stay healthy and drink water. However, there are consequences to drinking water. I like how coordinated I am. Blew everything for some reason today. right, before I use the bathroom, I'm gonna pick another sample so I don't leave everyone in suspense. Where was I just at? Skate and Smoke, right? Soulful Overload. Oh, I remember. This one I wanted to use. I think. Is this the one? Where was it? This one. I knew it was by Isodope, I just didn't know which one it was. Yeah, I like that one. I'm gonna load up some. I don't know what I'm gonna load up, some drums, something. And let's see how that goes. How is everyone in the chat doing though? Is everyone doing well? Are you having a good week? It's only Tuesday. I'm having a great week, but it's only Tuesday. It will get better. I mean, this isn't legal advice, but I'm sure. One, I keep my ear to the producer community. I've never heard of anybody getting in trouble for selling beats with TrackLib samples. I mean, that's kind of the point of TrackLib. But contact TrackLib. I guarantee you that they will have a set of best practices for you. Again, you know, the theme here is not to overthink everything. So just don't overthink everything. Yeah, I learned that. I did learn that. Yeah, I'm good right now. I'm not like, I don't want to describe how my bladder feels, but I'm all right. What else? How am I feeling? Plus, you know what? Let me just get ED now. I'm sick of dating. I shouldn't say that though. I'm lying. I'm just bitter. How am I feeling? I'm not. You know what it was? It was allergies. I have the worst allergies, and something happened last week where it was just like getting hit with a bag of goldenrod. I don't know what it was. It was terrible. 318 J Coop. I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope they don't say you need a license to sample before selling and then buy a license themselves. I don't think that's the case. Watch my interview with Deborah and Pear, because I did ask them. Obviously, I'm going to ask them these questions. And the one question I asked was, you know, because a lot of people were saying, well, use TrackLib because then the sample's pre-cleared. I'm like, there's no such thing as pre-clearance, really. So I asked them, and they're like, yeah, they're pre-cleared. But the caveat is, you know, the artist that and the label that owns, well, really the artist would have a problem with it. The artist that owns their portion of the sample can still say no. Like, let's say you pre-clear a sample by an artist, and that artist is you know, a woman who loves herself, and someone makes a super misogynistic song to that track, they can always rescind that clearance, because those lyrics are offensive to the artist, and it's their place to either approve or deny the use of their own intellectual property. So keep that in mind. Again, don't quote me on it. Watch the interview. It's on my YouTube channel. But you know, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Otherwise, there would be no point. And that was why I asked them directly. Because I'm like, why would you have to? You know, you got to license it twice, right? And they said no. I believe they said no. I'm going to create just a little loop here, before I run. And it's going to take me a little while because I wash my hands. But you can enjoy this amazing loop. This is Isodope, and I'm looking forward to making a sample with this. What's 155 divided by 2, real quick, guys? Oh, it's 77.5. I knew that. This is a hi-hat from my kit, Damn That Hurt, Volume 4, which you should have. On my backstabbers track, you have a person on the hook. Who was it? That is Federo. We have hundreds of hooks together. How can I make hooks for you? Just, I don't know, download a beat from my... what he did was he actually licensed some beats for me. He just bought them and then sent them to me with the hooks and was like, let's work. I was like, oh, that's a refreshing approach. I've never had anyone do that. So we just started making a bunch of music together. But I have all my beats as free downloads. So just use the tag version, write a hook to it, send it to me. I just want to hear it. I'm easy to work with. If it's cool, I'll use it and we'll split it 50-50. So here we go. I'm just going to set this as a loop for the time being to, tease this out. And you can fantasize about what you would do to this loop. And then when I come back, I'll come and shatter all those fantasies. Excuse me.